Hello Scorpios, welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing your bonus back-to-back Scorpio reading. So for those who don't know, this is going to be like a shorter format, but we dive right into whatever you have going on, in this case in your love life. And make sure you watch the July reading. July reading is like super long. I think I went for like 1 hour there. Honestly, like it's like 40-minute reading, but we went into everything, your love life, your career, everything that's going on extended. By the way, is also amazing. But July is posted. July was a previous reading, and today we're doing your love reading. Watch this if you're Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Before we get started, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. It really helps out the algorithm, helps out more people, more Scorpios like yourself find this video. So please give it a big thumbs up before we get started. And what else do I want to say? Yeah, everything, all information about my tarot classes, information about private readings, which I still like, it's still open, it's still available. So if you wanted to grab something, it's like literally, last spots there remaining. Link to that is in the description box. I do not have any other place where I offer readings or anything. Be careful, even though comments are closed, because there's all kind of crazy stuff there still. Just to make sure you guys never go anywhere other than the official shop. That's the only place where I offer any kind of readings or any kind of things. So link to that is in the description. And anyway, guys, let's jump right into it, because this is a faster format, but we dive right in. Again, watch this if you're Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or also Venus, because we are looking into your love life here. Let's see. I feel like somebody's being nosy. I don't know what this means. Hold on. Somebody's being nosy. What does this mean? Ouch. Yeah, somebody was being nosy because they're trying to figure you out. They're trying to figure something out. Let's see. Lots of cards flying. Let's shuffle them a little more. I'm getting that, hold on, I'm getting like a crazy message. So I feel like you might be connecting with someone who also is into either like the tarot or astrology, or they might have gone to a tarot reader recently, or even asked about you. Again, I'm not getting creepy vibes, but I'm just getting somebody's being nosy, somebody's trying to figure you out. And this is, by the way, could be a person who is normally not into this kind of stuff at all, but they just becoming, because of you, curious. Hold on. Okay, we'll see here. You deserve love. I almost wanted to say you deserve better, but we have you deserve love. I also see like they're showing me something like where there is a distortion. So there is a distortion in either how you see somebody or how somebody sees you. Something about distortion. And we also have here children, past life relationship, and attraction. Okay, what I'm getting here is very interesting messages. So first and foremost, I do think that somebody who is resonating with this reading might be in a past life connection. And very quick tip on how to identify a past life connection with astrology. I actually have a whole video about that. How to identify a past life with astrology. Usually South Node is going to be involved. Not only, there is also Saturn and other elements we will look into, but South Node, especially when it makes like exact conjunction, like let's say one person's South Node is exactly conjunct another person's Venus or Moon, chances are very much you knew each other before. And I do feel like you have this kind of connection with somebody where I do get that at the moment there is a lot going on there. So first and foremost, some of you feel like you deserve better, than the way things have been going on with this person. You feel like you feel like you are the one who maybe been putting on more work. And at some point you decided to I feel like disconnect from this partnership, where you're like, you know what, I'm not going to be putting any more work into this because it's just too much for me. I cannot be dealing with this anymore. I want to be attracting and not chasing. So I feel like there's been a shift in your energy where you're like, I want to attract rather than chase. And I feel like there's been, for some of you, again, it's just going to resonate with some of you, for some of you, there's been either a disagreement or something regarding either a vacation or somebody traveling somewhere. where I'm getting like either you wanted to have some kind of vacation or disconnect together with this person from the world, and it didn't go the way you planned. Or for some of you, I'm also seeing that either you or this person went on a retreat or something, and you're not happy with how either they communicated, maybe they've retreated, honestly, for some of you from you. Hold on, let me see a little more. We have here chemistry and love yourself first. Yeah, and it's almost like one of them things where you have this crazy chemistry, crazy passion with this person, but it's almost like all of their behavior that's taking place right now is pushing you to put yourself first, to love yourself first. So let's see a little bit more. Let's go into our favorite deck about what's going on here. Okay, this card wants to come out. We have here Temperance is your number one card. And let me put these cards aside, guys. Hold on. Let me put these cards aside. Let's do the first row you, second row your person. We have here, yay, I see like you guys are moving on. You're like, you know what? I just don't want to deal with you anymore, my friend. We have here Ace of Wands. We have here Seven of Swords. Okay, now let's look at your person. We have the Page of Wands. We also have here the Four of Wands. We have the Nine of Pentacles. Ooh, very interesting energy. We have here King of Pentacles. And we have here the Six of Cups. Bottom of the deck, we have the energy of the High Priestess. Focusing. What I'm getting from this, and something I want to say before we go any further, is that even though it's Scorpio readings on this channel, they are still general readings. And just because one Scorpio reading on the channel resonates, it doesn't mean that every Scorpio reading will resonate. So there will be some readings which you clearly feel are for you, some are not. Again, within Scorpio, there is a lot of different charts, even, you know, if we go by parts of constellation of Scorpio. So it's might be for you, might not be, but like, let's see. What I'm getting here from this energy, it's almost like, what I want to say, it's almost like the tables turned, because I feel like you are in the first row a lot more detached from the energy of this connection than you used to be. And I feel like the way you used to be in this connection is how this person you're dealing with, you're connecting with, is now. Let me explain. What I feel like is happening for you is that you became a lot more strategic. Seven of Swords represent usually dishonesty, but it also, in this particular deck, we have here the game of chess and more of like strategy rather than anything. And I don't know about you, but I've seen many Scorpios in my life who always say, I don't want to play no games, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that. And it's obviously good to not play any games. I'm not telling anybody to be a game player. But at the same time, sometimes in love and romance, and especially in more of new relationships, a little bit of a strategy goes a long way, where it's not about you necessarily manipulating person in any way or anything. But sometimes it's kind of like knowing your, like playing your cards right, you know. And it's like, again, a lot of Scorpios do not like doing that, because they're like, no, here I am, that's what I feel. If you want to deal with me, deal with me. If not, go away. But I feel something is changing, where it's almost like it's not necessarily that you're playing a game with this person. It's more like you're becoming more strategic about your life in general, almost like shifting from just being purely maybe emotional and reactive to somebody who is more of like planning. And for some of you, this could literally be even that maybe you're into manifesting and you're co-creating your life and things like this, because I see you also here with the Ace of Wands writing things down. You've been studying something, you've been also scripting, writing things, so you have this a lot more detached energy about you currently, where even though you still, I feel like, working on something here, your energy feels a lot more detached. It's almost like it feels like you left the building. Maybe you want this person to think you left the building. I feel like for some of you, there is an energy where you want this person to think that you left, but you kind of, to be honest, are still there. With the Temperance, more like focusing on, I see you are manifesting with the moon. This has been the energy of Scorpios this whole year, something with the moon cycles. You guys are really like, you know, manifesting with the moon cycles. And with the Six of Swords, I do see it's almost looks like you are moving on and building something instead, maybe spending more time with your friends, maybe even for some of you building a bit of a wall from this person where you're like, you know what, I'm not gonna let them see what I'm doing. Like, I'm not gonna be as energetically available as I was before. For some of you, it's literally one of them things where, because you had this very close connection with this person, we did have here past life relationship, right? Sometimes even when you are no contact, or when you don't talk to each other, or when you are not together, you still feel the energetic bond. And it's almost like a part of you knows that even if you don't give them any attention, even if you don't talk to them, they still can feel your energy. So for some of you, what I'm seeing is that you kind of like are taking a step forward, and it's almost like you're building, I'm not saying that you're building a wall between the two of you, but it's kind of like one of those things where you energetically protecting yourself, I'm seeing, so you're not as available. And again, you might have not been available to this person before, you might have already took a step back, but I'm getting something where even on an energy level, you're doing some kind of detaching, which is a part of your strategy. I feel it's like a part of your manifestation here. And what's interesting is that I do feel like what you're doing might be working. And you know why? Because first of all, what this person thinks of you now is that behind whatever it is you're hiding, that there is this incredible, absolutely, I don't know, you could be successful, wealthy, well manifested in your career path. Maybe you're traveling. So they're thinking a lot about you now. You are becoming a challenge to them rather than somebody who they thought they have, you know, and they can reach out to whenever, or they can come back to or build things whenever. Now you became this challenge where they do know that, wow, you are not as easily available, even on an energetic level. And they know that you are like possibly traveling. Some of you like are traveling by water or like going somewhere by the water. It's almost like a part of them now is intrigued because they are like, this is the person who was right here, and now they're just doing this level up thing. And I have to say, with a Page of Wands representing your person here, they start, like, if before previously they were scared of, I don't know, commitment or anything that could happen within this connection, now they are scared to lose you. They literally almost feel like they have no choice but to, I feel like it's like with the Four of Wands, they understand that they cannot let this connection just go away. They are scared to lose you. And I feel like some of them are starting to connect to, I feel like seriously, like the message that I got in the beginning about psychic or some kind of high priestess, some of them might be literally asking a help of psychic or some kind of spiritual help. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, seriously, this kind of messages, like when they come in, they come in. And like, yeah, and I'm getting they being guided by someone to literally, I don't know, to offer you here with the King of Pentacles something more stable, to become more transparent with you. Because, like, I am literally seeing for some of you, they went to either a psychic or maybe just watched readings online. I have no idea how it works, but it is because they are so intrigued by the change in you. They want to know what's going on. And it's almost like with the Six of Cups, now that you are not the naive kind of like puppy love anymore, but more strategic, they are becoming this sort of like super naive, and like they are in this energy where like, I know we are meant to be, I know you are my destined person. Like, this is really crazy actually. Oh my god, let me see a little more. We have unexpected income, we have also thief, and we have here distant journey with courtship in the very bottom of the deck. So again, I do feel like this person wants to court you. They, with the thief card, they feel like, you know what it is? Maybe if the person took you for granted before, where they just thought you will always be here, you will always be available, you're always there, because I mean, you are, like, you know what I mean? It's like sometimes people treat a certain way, well, because like they assume based on something they see, some kind of signal we give to them. And even though in your case it didn't come from a bad place, you just really loved them, they took it, some, so to say, a little bit for granted. However, now what I'm seeing with the thief card is that they see that somebody might steal you away from them. It's something that I didn't feel before. It's something where they before were like, ah, you're here, you've been here, you'll be here. that kind of thing. Now they are like, oh shoot, this amazing, incredible person, what if somebody was like steals them away from me? Because they do see with unexpected income, it's almost like an unexpected level up. Again, I read these cards intuitively. It seems like there isn't this unexpected level up. There is this unexpected shift of energy where they're like, whoa, I did not see this coming. And with the distance horizons, I do feel like there's some kind of distance involved in the situation. But also here we have breaking free and also anchoring in. So I do think that for a lot of you, this is the person who wants something like really long term. It's just what it is. What's strange about it is basically that it's almost like for them to do this, you had to almost like, I don't want to say manipulate, but you almost had to strategize. Courage, yes, let me see, courage, we have decrease. And we have here deception. These two cards, and I shuffled them, these two cards came up in the July reading for Scorpio, so make sure you watch the reading, very important one. What I feel like, and it's interesting, like because decrease and deceptions came together and courage came in also in July Scorpio reading, and again I did shuffle them, but what's interesting is that even in this relationship, what's interesting is that the ongoing theme for you is the decrease of deception. So if maybe you were dealing with a lot of like, I don't know, they were not honest with you before, or there was just lack of transparency, this energy is decreasing. And what's increasing is the energy of courage instead. Like I really see somebody is getting the courage to come in and be there for you, because they do also see how you are becoming a lot more focused on your professional success. You are letting go of things. They don't see you being as involved with them anymore. Maybe they see you having a really good time with your friends, some new friends, maybe new colleagues, or you're networking, trying to get into a new job or a new line of work. And you know how when a person starts feeling like they are missing out, they feel like you are, you know what it is? I feel like for some of you, you might have started a new job, or you might have started networking for a new business or a new job, and they're literally feeling like, oh my God, that's it. This is where they will find a new person. This is going to happen so fast. Like because they see you becoming like more successful in something, and they see that you are actually maybe there's a lot of masculine energy around you there, or just a lot of energy, whatever energy you're into. And suddenly they're like, you know what, I want to be with you. But the thing is, like, there's something about them still that's back and forth. Why? Because, let me see, joyous fun, hidden motivation, discovery. I actually don't think that it's necessarily back and forth. I think that they sometimes have trouble understanding themselves, or trouble also of understanding maybe you even as well, to be honest. Because I do get, like, from your side, there is this desire to just have fun, live a good life. And maybe even when it comes to your friends and colleagues, you're not so much like, you are maybe not even seeking for anything, but as you're having a good time, you attract everything to your life so naturally. However, they do suspect something like almost like a hidden motivation, where they're like, oh, you're probably doing this to, like, they're getting jealous, I'm seeing too, because it's almost like it took them so long to understand how they had this diamond in front of them. Family, and it's something about children and family is also here. They might understand you're their soul family, or that they are meant to have family and children with you, or create something with you, because we literally have here family and also a child here. And it's almost like that it's divinely guided. So it's almost like they've taken maybe a step back or whatever, but they're supposed to be with you, and they're like, oh, I'm supposed to be with you. What do I do? Let me see something. Something. Let's go for this one. Broken heart, let me see. Healer of the ages, the thinking man, and hostilities. See, the thing is with this person, you feel like the biggest, you feel like the only thing that you've gotten from this person is the gift of patience, where you literally had to become the most patient person in the universe. But you're patient. I feel like patience is run out, because with a broken heart and healer of ages, you've been healing yourself, but you also know that if this person is heartbroken because of their previous experiences, because of the childhood stuff. It's not like, even though you could give them your healing light, right? It is still within their own, like there's something here about healing. Look at this, healing light and healer of ages. It is still in their hands, you know, to, at the end of the day, receive even this healing. You know what I mean? Because this is the person who does overthink, and it's almost like their mind can be, with hostilities, their own enemy, if you will, because they start overthinking, obsessing even over things. They become defensive. Like they might have like Mars in Cancer energy, Mercury in Cancer type of energy, or Mercury retrograde. There's something like that, because I'm seeing an image of something moving. Instead of going direct, it's moving like this, like this, like this. You know what I mean? Like kind of like, yeah. So let me see a little more. But yeah, look at this. What's happening now is Crossroads. And it's almost like feels that if somebody here makes a wrong turn with this Crossroads, with the Fox card, you know what it is? It's like there is a part of you that has this wisdom, but it's like, with the Fox card, it's almost like you have to be this cunning energy all the time, you know, in order to get the kind of results you want. And a part of you just wants to be yourself with the Child card, because this is how you feel with this person. You feel like they're the first person maybe in your whole life that you met that you could be yourself. So now we have this Crossroads about you making a decision on where to go with this connection. And there's many places I feel like it could go, because the person here, the more I feel like you detach from them, the more they understand how much they love you, and they are willing to do anything just to be with you and to prove it to you. But the question I feel like that you have within is like, why couldn't you do this before? Like, why did we have to go through what we've gone through? Like, it makes you question things. We have here big happy changes and don't stop, and it's almost like literally, quite literally, as you care less, could care less, they are now like, oh, no, I want you. So anyway, we'll take this to the extended, against a bonus reading. So we'll take this to the extended and we'll see what is their motivations. Let's look first card, we clarify what is their hidden motivations maybe when it comes to dealing with you. Let's see, 5 cards. And I have this feeling that they just really don't want anyone else to snatch you. Is that the word? Let's see. 2 as I'm recording, angel numbers. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is about their hidden motivations. Now let's ask, what are the Crossroads? We have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Also five ways. Like, I feel like there's 2 main directions for you to go, or actually 3 main, but it's more like 2 main directions to go, but there's five possible outcomes. So 5 cards for this one. We also see this person is coming to you with gifts, like literally they want to come to you with gifts. They want to persuade you to be with them. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is for the loving man. And I do want to see something here. Hold on. We have with the 6 of Cups, there is 6 things they currently want to tell you. Let's see what those are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards for this one. And in general, we will also take a look and advice for you how to manifest the best outcome for yourself. Because I do think you guys are like, you yourself could be a little bit back and forth of what you want from this connection. So let's do this. Let's clarify first back and forth card. What are this back and forth energies and how to maybe remove them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we'll also take advice. Let's take Rider Waite for the advice. In general, 3 cards. I'll take just 3 cards for the advice. 1, 2, 3, just in general advice regarding this connection. Anyway, link to the extent is going to be down below. Thank you guys for joining. Oh, by the way, I want to clarify also past life connection. What is that? Let's see. What is your past life connection with this person? What was the lessons here? Almost forgot the main thing. What is your past life connection with this person? Let's take 3 cards. 3. Anyway, link to the extent is going to be down below. We'll look at this and even more. Thank you guys so much for joining. If again, don't forget to look at your July reading as well. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Everything information is down below. See you guys in the extended. Bye.